Have you ever wondered what it takes for a city to become, well, legendary? Welcome to today's Explainer. We're exploring one of the most culturally rich, breathtaking places on the planet, Isfahan. This central Iranian city is way more than just a dot on a map. It's a massive hub for religion, culture, and tourism that has literally captured the imagination of travelers for centuries. Today, we're going to unpack the architecture, the deep history, and the vibrant life that makes this city an absolute masterpiece. To really grasp the magic of Isfahan, you've got to start with its famous nickname. It's affectionately called half of the world, or Nisf Jahan. Now, that is a seriously bold claim, right? But honestly, once you're standing there, taking in the incredible Persian architecture, those sprawling blue-domed mosques piercing the skyline, and getting lost in the ancient bazaars, it makes perfect sense. The idea is, if you've seen Isfahan, you've basically seen half of all the beauty the world has to offer. Okay, let's dive into this and get our bearings. Geographically, Isfahan is just perfectly positioned. It sits gracefully right on the banks of the Zayandeh River in central Iran. Because of this strategic spot, it borders several different provinces, making it this ultimate historical crossroads. And that river? It brings this lush, life-giving energy right into the city, creating a stark, beautiful contrast with the drier landscape surrounding it. Section 1. The Safavid Golden Age, a legacy of majestic Persian architecture. So to understand the Isfahan we see today, we've got to look back to the time of the Safavid Empire, when the city was officially crowned the capital of Iran. Under the visionary leadership of Shah Abbas I, this place experienced an absolute boom. He commissioned these magnificent historical structures that incredibly still stand today. But it wasn't just about the buildings. The Safavid era sparked massive progress in trade, art, and culture. It became such a beacon of civilization that Persian and Islamic texts have written about it with absolute reverence for centuries. Now, you simply cannot talk about Isfahan without talking about its absolute crown jewel, Naqsh-e Jahan Square. Right in the city center, this massive historical square is pretty much the true identity of Isfahan. It's vast, it's breathtaking, and it's the ultimate gathering place where locals and millions of tourists come to experience history up close. Walking through here is literally like stepping directly into the 17th century. Section 2. Culture, cuisine, and life. The beating heart of the city. A city is so much more than just ancient stone, right? It's the people. And the population of Isfahan is incredibly vibrant and diverse. Alongside the Muslim community, various other groups live here, weaving their own unique traditions into the city's cultural fabric. You see this most during major celebrations. Traditional Persian festivals like the New Year, Nowruz, are celebrated with this infectious enthusiasm that just sweeps through the streets. By the way, which country are you watching this documentary from? Let us know in the comments below. Of course, no cultural deep dive is complete without the food. And Isfahan is world famous for its incredible Persian cuisine. We're talking rich, savory biryani, perfectly grilled kebabs, and gourmet zabzi, which is this deeply flavorful herb stew. And after a great meal, everyone indulges in traditional Iranian tea paired with local market sweets. These flavors are so profound, they pretty much guarantee you'll fall completely in love with the city. Section 3. Isfahan by the numbers, the modern scale of an ancient city. Let's do a quick palate cleanser and look at the sheer concrete scale of the modern city. First number, 550. That's 550 square kilometers. It's a massive, sprawling urban landscape that has expanded way beyond its ancient borders, blending that old-world charm seamlessly with the new. Next up is 2.2. That's the city's bustling population, 2.2 million people. So it's not just some historical relic frozen in time. It's a major, thriving, heavily populated modern metropolis where millions live, work, and create every single day. Now, what's really interesting here is the demographic breakdown. Looking at the gender ratio, we've got about 970 women for every 1,000 men. Why does that matter? Well, it very closely aligns with Iran's average urban demographics, meaning Isfahan is a really accurate, representative cross-section of the entire nation's modern urban population. From an economic and logistical standpoint, the city is incredibly well connected. They've built a robust transportation grid. You've got regular buses and taxis making road travel super convenient, rail lines connecting you right to major cities, and the Isfahan International Airport handling both domestic and international flights. Getting in and out of the half of the world has literally never been easier. Section 4. Masterpieces of architecture, the crown jewels of Isfahan. For our final segment, we're returning to what truly defines this city on the global stage. Right at the top of the list is the Si-o-se-pol Bridge. Built over the Zayandeh River back during the Safavid Empire, it stands today as the city's most historic and arguably its most beautiful bridge. Its majestic Persian architecture draws people from everywhere, acting as both a functional river crossing and a stunning scenic pavilion. But you really have to see the Si-o-se-pol Bridge when the sun goes down. It undergoes this absolutely mesmerizing nighttime transformation. It's illuminated by these colorful lights that reflect off the river below, creating an incredibly peaceful atmosphere. Locals actually gather there in the evenings to sing, chat, and just soak in the beauty of those glowing arches. It's really something else. And then there's the Shah Mosque. Located near Naqsh-e Jahan Square, this is undeniably one of the most famous, grandest mosques in the entire world. It represents the absolute pinnacle of Islamic architecture in the region, acting like a giant magnet for tourists from every corner of the globe. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why it's so revered: the details. It is world-renowned for stunning, vibrant blue tiles that literally seem to change color depending on how the sunlight hits them. You've got intricate carvings showing off the unparalleled skill of Safavid artisans, all leading up to this massive, mathematically perfect dome that leaves you completely mesmerized by its scale and acoustic brilliance. From the brilliant blue domes of the Safavid Golden Age to the lively, sweet-scented bazaars and the glowing arches of the Si-o-se-pol Bridge at night, Isfahan engages every single sense. It successfully bridges a rich, ancient past with a bustling, modern present. So the question remains, is the half of the world calling you to experience its history firsthand? If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Discover GB for more fascinating documentaries from around the world.